All right. What is up, everybody? As soon as we get some people in here, if we can get some people in here, we can start on this press conference. My thoughts on the press conference today. So, what can I say about this press conference? What can I really say about this press conference? It's What's up, AC? Now, what are my thoughts about this? Yeah, this was another live that I planned that I did last second and everything. I'm not really going to work tomorrow. I took off, so I figure I can come on here for a little bit and talk about the press conference today that Wing Magazine had with uh, Shakur Stevenson's, William Zapata, uh, Hazo Siwas, Evan Belanga. So I'm watching it, and everybody knows the fight's on Saturday. It's going to take place in New York. It's going to be in a stadium, and like I'm watching the press conference, and from what I'm seeing, it turned out to be a joke. At the end of the day, it got off topic, like promoting fights and everything, and I think that it got out of hand. Like, everybody know that Belanga said, "I'm gonna smack Oscar when I see him," and everything. So he accompanied him. Hey, Gail, how you doing? It's just me tonight, Gail. Yeah, it's a total shit show. Like, it went off topic. Yeah, it was last second, so bear with me. But no, it was a total shit show. It turned out to be a total joke. It went off topic and everything. I think that it went from talking about the fights to Oscar and Belanga going at it. And this is my thoughts about it. When I don't like it much where the promoter tries to take over the show. It didn't. When you got a promoter is trying to put the attention towards him and not his fighter, and this is the biggest fight of his career, it's a problem. Oscar, this is not the first time Oscar has done this. Oscar has done this numerous times, and a lot of times it's negative. This is William Zepeda's biggest fight of his career. He's fighting for a legitimate title, and this is the fight that's going to make him or break him. And Oscar's just taking over the fights, just taking over the promoters, the press conference with Aaron Belanga. And another issue is you got Aaron Belanga keeping his mind, not even paying attention to his opponent, Hamza Shiraz, which is somebody he should really be worried about, because Shiraz is somebody that can really brutally knock him out. Like, if you look at it like this is how I saw the press conference. I thought Belanga didn't pay one bit of attention, or what's a fight doctor, to Hamza Shiraz, which I think it was a huge mistake, because now you're like the press conference before, you were trying to get into Shiraz's head and you couldn't do it and everything. Point blank, you couldn't get into Hansa Shiraz's head. But this press conference, you were going after Oscar the whole time, forget about Hansa Shiraz. And now you just look at, and Shiraz is just going to look at it and say, yo, this dude didn't pay attention to me once. I'm going to beat the balls off shit out of him. What's up going for the juggler? So if we're looking at shit and we're looking at shit, man, and I'm seeing how people are, everything, man. I look at it as in Berlanga is trying to make a scene, throwing money, throwing rigs, throwing women's clothes, a thong and everything at Oscar. And it turned out to be a shit show, a joke, and Oscar overshadows his fighter again during a press conference. And this is a fighter's biggest fight of his career. It's not the first time. What's up, Epsi? Like seriously, like once Oscar going to learn, he has to stop doing this. These guys pay you. These guys get you to promote them to help them make money, to help them get big fights, and you're just overshadowing it. You're actually fucking up their shit and everything. So I've caught Oscar out before for doing this. I think Oscar has to stop doing it. And what else can I say? It's just a joke right now. And like the Berlanga with the Shiraz and everything, not even paying attention, not even acknowledging him, is going to be a big mistake for Aaron Berlanga. As you see on, I think we had a show last night or the night before, I believe. I'm really out of whack this week. I predicted that Hansa Shiraz will brutally knock out Aaron Berlanga inside 5 rounds. I still believe that he will knock out Aaron Berlanga inside 5 rounds. I think if you look at it, the fight with him and Canelo Alvarez, I really think Canelo Alvarez pumped the brakes a little bit. Didn't really care if he knocked the kid out or not. And I think Canelo should have knocked him out and put the kid back to reality because the kid's not good. Aaron Berlanga is not good at all. And I think Hansa Shiraz is going to show it that this kid is not on a big stage level. And Hansa Shiraz is going to dominate and destroy Aaron Berlanga. But it brings me back to the issue with Oscar. Oscar's got to do better by his fighters. And like, I don't know what it is. I blame Edgar more than Oscar, and I really blame the organizers for letting it get out of control. Way from the zone, they should have shut it down. Nice if you guys want it. That's another people. You have to blame them too, and everything, because if you look at it, I think the organizers were doing it just because they say, hey, we really want to see if Edgar's going to really try to slack out Oscar and everything. But I think that if I'm the zone and Wing, I will really put some blame on these guys and say, yo, you guys got to do your job better and everything. We're supposed to promote fights here, not shit shows. And everything. End of the day, it was a shit show. But like if you guys looked at it a couple weeks ago, Tokiala Sheik put a tweet out saying that my plans will be ruined if Shiraz and Shakur get beaten and everything or get knocked out. And it put a big stipulation that is Turkey fixing fights. or is Turkey being biased and everything? And Turkey can act like this, even though he went to Shiraz and said, "You're not supposed to do that either. Go to a fighter during this fight and say you're losing and everything." So I look at it as in it's a shit show. Gail's right. This is a shit show, and I don't know what else people can say about it. It's a terrible thing, and hopefully, it goes to the point that they look over and they tell, and hopefully both sides can talk to people and get it over with. But now you got Oscar on his emergency clapback coming up because he said I see a tweet on X that uh I think it's Rodriguez. I think his name is. We talked about this. He tested positive for a fighter. He's the sixth Reynoso fighter, I believe, to test positive. Second in the past 2 months, behind Munguia and everything, test positive for a banned substance. And I think the Reynoso camp is under suspicion. Here in New York, there is zero buzz for the Ring 3 card. The buzz is all about Taylor Serrano 3 MVP card. There is Taylor Serrano 3 fight posters all at the bars, not just the Irish bars. I think the more buzz is with that fight because there's a big Irish population in New York and there's a big Puerto Rican population in New York. And a lot of people thought Serrano was robbed in both her fights with Katie Taylor. I thought Serrano won both fights with Katie Taylor. I thought she clearly won both fights. The first fight, I thought she won. I thought she won 7-3 against Katie. The second fight, I thought she won 8-2. I think the second fight was more convincing that Serrano won the fight and everything. And I said in the shoe shine that I predicted Amanda Serrano would knock out Katie Taylor. Emily Paul is way better promoted. The open walkouts at the World Trade Center was absolute outstanding impact for fans. Yeah, I think it was a lot better promoted. I think that when it comes to the ring card, you have it at a stadium in New York, which is not doesn't happen really much. But I think that the ring cards are really in the U.S. The ring cards are badly promoted. If it's not in Riyadh, the ring cards are badly promoted, especially in America. I said before, Turkey has something against U.S. American boxing. Netflix and MVP knows what the hell they're doing. Just have it. Big money isn't enough. Absolutely. And if you look at it, I believe Turkey Al Sheikh dislikes the American boxing fan. I think he doesn't like the boxing, American boxing, and everything. He'll ever have it in Riyadh. If it's not in Riyadh, he doesn't really care too much about promoting it and everything. I think he lets it up to the people that are the sub people that are involved in it, and it shows. Yeah, you got the stadium in New York, but your headliner is Edwin Berlanga and Shiraz. And you couldn't have Shakur headline it because Shakur is a sleep fest. Shakur puts people to sleep. He had like 4 or 5 fights in his hometown Newark, and halfway through all of his fights, people walked out because how boring they was. So let's put it up there like that. But I think they were poorly promoted. Oh, thanks, FC. That's another thing we're going to talk about too. The future of gaming channels on my gaming channels too. We'll get to that in a minute and everything. We'll get to that in a minute about the futures. Talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but I want to get on stay on this topic real fast. So Hansa Shoaz, he's an ambassador for Turkey, like in the UK, like AJ, and I thought he like it's good that he moved up to super middleweight. I thought he was too big for middleweight. I thought he had a problem making weight when it comes to Carlos Adonis. I even thought he lost against Carlos Adonis, in my opinion. So I think moving up to 168, he'll be a bigger size super middleweight. I really think that he's going to brutally KO Edgar Berlanga inside 5 rounds. Now, I think that if Shiraz wins, I think Turkey will set up a fight with Canelo and Shiraz if Canelo beats Crawford. And the card, I'm going to look at it like this. I think the card in the stadium, the ring card, is not a good card. I don't like the card in overall. I don't. I think if you look at it, a lot of people will probably be more interested in Serrano Taylor 3. You know, a lot of the women's fights I'm really not interested in, but I am interested in Taylor Serrano 3. I am interested in Savannah Marshall fight and everything. That's a good fight. And other than that, that'll be on Netflix, and you have to go on the Zone for the other one, I believe. And if we could do, I'll try to see if we can do box parties for both fights and everything. We'll try to do box parties for both fights and everything. So hopefully we see how we can set it up, see the times and everything. But hopefully we'll try to do a watch party for both fights cards. So, you know, at least try to do the co-main and main events. All right. So for the topic of the gaming, my gaming channels going forward, as you guys see, I got a new laptop. The laptop is something I can use with a software called OBS. I can stream with off of it. It's Ryzen 5 series, Radeon graphics, which you can play games on it. It's somewhat of a gaming laptop and everything, cheap one. It's cheap. It was pretty cheap. It was on sale, but I can stream with it now. I got all my and everything. The plan is to use it to stream on my Twitch channel, which is Philly Irish Drew Evo, and to get software to allow me to stream on both my Twitch channel and my YouTube channel. But the other thing that what I would like to do, or maybe a night, like maybe 2 nights a month, is to come on here and stream video games, do a live video game playing. And that would be like boxing games, like present, the past, because I got retro games, or football. You know, if I play football, if I go back to playing Madden, it will be Madden on here, or NCAA. If I decide to get those games, it will be on there too, because you do tailgate talk. And if it will be boxing, you know, it could be like it could probably be like Ready to Rumble boxing. It could be Undisputed and everything. It could be like I got the Nintendo Famicom, but I'm not gonna be able to stream it on there because it's not an AV thing and everything. You know, got the wires to make it an AV thing. So I could get on emulator and probably get the Mike Tyson Punch Out, PlayStations, Dreamcast, and everything. That's the plans. That's what I'm trying to do and everything. Hopefully we can do it. And so if we look at it, I got the capture card and everything. I got the webcam. I got the mic. I got the stream light. You see the stream light because you see my face is like lightish at fuck. I got the monitor over here too. I can put it over there. And fake FC again. And at the end of the day, if you look at it, that's what we're planning on doing. I still iffy if I'm going to unretire from Madden and get the new Madden game, or get the NCAA game and play it on here too, and on like 2 nights a month and boxing. Uh, so that's something we're trying to get done here. We're trying to get more collaborations going, like with Mario on here. Uh, that's what we're really trying to do. So I look at it like boxing. Like if we look at it, we still don't know if the Tank Davis fight, Lamont Woods fight 2 is happening yet. Now the WBA is facing backlash for ranking Jake Paul 14th, and they may take his ranking off him because of the backlash. So that's funny. That's funny to me. And I don't know. Anybody got any questions in the chat? I'll answer them best way I can and everything. Like that's just really what I really want to talk about. Anybody got any questions about box in general? I'll answer it best way I can and everything. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe if you're new, share, like, and everything. Like if I look at it like this, there's big implications to the Shiraz and Berlanga fight because a big Shiraz, it could set him up for a big fight. Berlanga could set him up for a big fight too, because and everything. So the 135 fight with Shakur and William Zepeda. Does the winner go for unification next? I don't know. Then we see Brian Norman and Devin Haney went at it. Actually, technically, it was Devin Haney's bodyguard and Brian Norman. That's a disgrace. You having getting your bodyguard involved and you didn't want to do nothing. Like Haney's are fucking funny. But I think that fight's gonna be boring too. I think Devin's gonna win in that fight too. He's gonna take a good shot from Brian Norman. And he's just gonna do what he did against Jose Ramirez. I don't think that dude wants to take shots. I don't think he can take a hit anymore. And everything. I think he's afraid to get exposed. He got exposed already. Rumors are going around that Boots could be fighting Jesus Ramos at 154. That's a good fight. That's a really fucking good fight. I slightly favor him because I think Ramos is a really good fighter. I think he got robbed against Harrison Lumen. But I would pick Boots to win that fight. Now, as of right now, on that win card with David Morrell, the guy he's fighting is supposedly banned, but they're probably going to let him fight anyway. We see how that goes. So if you look at it, I think there's just going to turn the head and like, you know, because formerly the New York Athletic Commission, when they have British Common Board bans you, New York Athletic Commission goes along with it and just don't let them fight. But I think they're probably going to get told to just look the other way. So, oh well, look the other way. But let's see, what else is there to talk about today? Because like really, the weigh-in for Serrano Taylor 3. Katie Taylor weighed in at 135. 135.6, I believe. Serrano played at 136 even. So that weight. So the both fighters made weight. We have to fight tomorrow night. The card's really good with women fights and everything. What else is there to talk about? not really much more. Like we are gonna try to do a watch party for both these cards. I'm trying to see if we can do it and everything. If we can do it, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. At the end of the day, we will figure that shit out. But as of right now, I'm really trying to just figure out what can else can be done about it. But anybody got any predictions or who's gonna win tomorrow night? For some predictions out there and everything, and we'll see where it's at. Like, uh, like guys saw my predictions. I even made a parlay. Let me get my parlay up. Let me see if I can get my parlay up. As soon as I get the hang of all of this shit, I can have more like overlay and everything. I don't have to do it from the YouTube app. I don't have to do it from the YouTube because it is actually going live on YouTube website itself in the YouTube studio. I'm trying to figure shit out. What's my parlay? Okay. Okay. All right. So I picked shoot, Metcalf versus Johnson. I picked Metcalf to win. Uh, Savannah Marshall. I got her winning by decision or technical decision. Alicia Bongano. I got her by decision. Amanda Serrano on the money line. I picked Secure Stevenson by decision. Hansa Siraz by KO. That is my parlay. And everything. Put $5 on it. Win $399. So hopefully they win because I could really use the money. But you know, I look at it, you know, Mitch Bitch, if you're gonna associate with me with what Russian names, you better donate. You better donate for each Russian name. So at the end of everything, man, it's I think the MVP card is probably gonna be more successful in this one because like I was saying, I don't think Turkey spends much time or cares too much about promoting American cards. Like the Fatal Fury card was terrible. It bombed. It flopped like crazy. Like it flopped so it flopped so much you would think a fat girl could fucking flop. Like flop, like flip, everything. Fat dude, fat girl, whatever. What's up, Riley Coyote? So like that's how I figure it out. You know, like I think that card's gonna flop. I hope it's not on pay per view either. If it's on pay per view, that shit is not even doing 100K. But I don't think so. I'm not gonna repeat that. I'm not even gonna fucking repeat that. You want me to repeat it? Gotta donate. Because I'm not trying to get in trouble. I'm fucking with you, Wally. You don't gotta donate. You don't gotta donate, but nah, I'm not gonna repeat it anyway. But yeah, let's look at it like this. This card could potentially, like, if you look, I don't even know how many people, how many tickets are sold to this event. It's a big stadium in New York. I think it's that soccer team stadium. So if we're looking, and I don't know, I think it's poorly promoted, the event in general. So, man, let me see. Catch up with the chat. Okay, hearts. Okay, so I don't know, like if I gotta pick a card that's gonna be better, that's gonna have more success, It's going to be the MVP card, and like I think that's more promoted better than the ring card. Like Gail was saying that you see posters in the bars of the MVP cards, not just Irish and Puerto Rican bars. So I don't think they're paying too much mind to the ring card, and I think Jim Lampy's going to do commentary in that card too. I think Jim Lampy's going to get a permanent job with the ring crew and so bring him back. And I think Max Kellerman's doing the Canelo card too with Jim Lampy. So bring the HBO crew back. So Roy Jones is calling out Floyd Mayweather for a fight. What does everybody think about that? I'm going to tell you what I think about it. It's funny. It is funny as hell. Like, it's funny as hell. I saw a short about that. Didn't know if it was true. Yeah, it's true. It is true, my man. It's true. Like, I don't know. You gotta look at it like this. Roy Jones is weight classes above Floyd. Floyd isn't really gonna fight some like yeah, he fought Logan Paul in an exhibition and everything. But I don't think Roy can go and lose all that weight. He's too old now. And like I think like I don't know. I'd rather not see it. I don't think they're making that. I'd rather not see it either. Nah, he doesn't. His pay-per-views for those non-pro fights are fucking horrible numbers. Floyd gets that money up front, so yeah. But it's funny though. It's funny in my eyes. But I was watching video. I was watching a video earlier. It's like when fighters hate each other, like top rank edition, and it had Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales fight. It had Oscar versus Fernando Vargas, Cotto versus Margarito 2, and Fury versus Wilder 2 on there. And I was watching, I was like, damn, these guys didn't really like each other. It was fun. It was cool. It's good, funny build up and everything. Oh, Ricky Hatton's coming back to fight in December, I think. Ricky fucking Hatton. There's only one Ricky Hatton. We're gonna be hearing Blue Moon again, like Blue Moon. It's Drew ain't singing no more. That's all you get out of Drew. I don't think it's Jones versus Hatton. It's somebody else. It's gonna fight in December though in Riyadh. Oh man. Oh. So yeah, like I don't know. Ricky's like 47 now, isn't he? I believe Ricky's like 47, bro. And he's coming back to fight. I don't understand Ricky's like and now you gotta see, is Ricky getting back in shape? I don't know. Can Ricky get back into fighting shape? I don't know. It'd be surprising. It'd be surprising what weight class to fight at. I don't know. Like, gotta be a famous Hatton getting some exposure somewhere. Like fucking Kendall Hatton, his son Turned out he's not gonna have a bright career. That's surprising. Last time I seen him, he was a bit husky. Yeah, man, those dudes are fat now. Wow, wow. I was trying to be, I was trying to be nice and not say fat. Bit husky is pushing it a little bit, but yeah, god damn it. But you know what? I think the best. I think if you look at it, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. It could be funny, amusing. And the motherfucker's fat. He's a bit husky. He really is. Like the motherfuckers are drinking beer and everything at these pubs in the UK. Are they eating those Tebow, like their British food, the Tebow steaks or the British pubs? And like he's at the center of attention in there, and they're singing "Blue Moon" and chugging a beer down and everything. Come on, we gotta look at it like that. And they probably told Ricky, you want to fight? I'll pay you, but I need you to do one thing for me. I need you to stop drinking now. Stop drinking that beer now. Taki, I need to drink that beer. I need to have a beer, man. Nah, I can't have you drinking beer. I'm going to pay you good money, but you need to stop drinking beer at least 3 months before the fight. Okay. But end of the day, man, if you look at it, it's like, is it a fight that people want to see? Do they really want to see Ricky Hatton back in the ring? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like I don't think they want. I don't think people want to see Ricky Hatton back in the ring. Like the last time he was in the ring, it wasn't. The fuck. Oh, thanks for the Cash App, Husky Boxing hashtag Husky Boxing. I'm not gonna put your full name out there. XP, thanks for the $20. Appreciate it. Guys don't have to donate. I just put it up there just because Dave asked me to. Dave told me to. I'm not gonna argue with him about it. I put it up there. I don't expect it, but I appreciate it. Appreciate it, XP. But like guys, it's not expected. They're not donations are expected on here. So appreciate it, but they're not expected. They just told me to put it on it, the hell of it. But guys, I feel a lot better about everything because I'm like about my situation. I feel better about it than yesterday because I'm able to move some of my shit around, so I'll be all right and everything. I plan on going on vacation soon next month in August to get away for a couple of days. So everything's gonna be good. Everything's good with me. I'm cool and everything. Like we gotta go. Like we gotta go with the flow. If you appreciate it, Wally, gotta go with the flow with shit nowadays. And like, there's gonna be times where you're gonna be stressing the fuck out. Yeah, he's cool. Dow's cool. Dow's playing around. He's always getting like he just got groomed. This 4th of July, he just got his hair cut. So he's all like he's all the way like he's near bald now. And everything. Yeah, the little guy's cool. And everything. I didn't want to bring him down here because he's sleeping now. He's sleeping upstairs in the living room. I didn't want to bring him down here. I when he's upstairs, I sleep. Yeah. So. Oh man, let's see. No, I don't take him to work. I don't take them to work because I do a physical manual labor job. And like, how a puppy is spell, trying to get used to seeing the water and everything. Now I do manual labor. I do like semi construction shit. So I can't do that. Let's see. I'm trying to look at the shit, see what anything else I could talk about, man. Like when you look at boxing, it could take like, you don't see a good cards and everything. You gotta like look back and everything, see what but Dubron Usyk, I think it's next week. Dubron Usyk too. I picked Usyk to win by late stoppage. Daniel Dubois has made a great count of himself lately. His biggest win is dominating Anthony Joshua. I picked the round and everything and resort that he will win in. But does he beat Usyk? No. I don't think he beats Usyk. I think Usyk. Did you bet on the fights out there? I bet on the cards. I bet on the fights this weekend. I put a $5 parlay in. It was me like $399 if it all hits. So let's hope it hits. And everything. Let's hope it hits. I last time I hit on a parlay was the Lomachenko parlay. That's for boxing. Now, if you count football, I hit for like fucking $500 on football in a parlay, like in December, I believe. And then I was talking to one of my coworkers. Like he was telling me like he gambles a lot and everything. He has money. He gambles a lot, and he said like if you go to like a casinos and everything, you're playing the slot machines. If you win more than I guess $1,200, they stop your slot machine, and they come over and they give you a W-2 or something because you after a certain amount they stop the machine until they come to you, verify, and give you a W-2 for it. And like he was telling me a lot of shit. And then he was telling me about he's going to a slot tournament in AC. And then he was talking about talking about craps tournament that he plays in. So I'm listening because like he's telling me that he has a host and everything, and like it's like a 7-star player or a diamond, and he said he's the highest one, a 7-star player because and like. They usually go gamble around $100,000 a year. I don't know, at least. Like you get the comps and everything. Like, damn, I like to get some fucking comps. I don't even go and gamble. Like, here's the thing: when the casino games that I play Texas Hold'em. What's up, Dave? Like, I'm at the casino. If I play casino, I play Texas Hold'em poker online. Yeah, I was talking about that. I think we gotta see what the times match with us and everything. If I could get time to do it. So like I play Texas Hold'em and everything. So I'll play on the computer or laptop or something on my phone. Like I remember back in the day when I was on Poker Stars and I did a tournament. It was like 500 people or 1,000 people, and I placed 26th and everything. Like I was thinking about picking back up poker again. I don't know. I'm not that big on gambling. Especially you don't make the money like you make it, Like you make the money and everything. You don't want to lose it, but it is what it is. Yeah, video poker is not bad too. Like a game that I wanted to try out was Baccarat. Like one of my boys plays that shit. I never played it. I never saw anybody play it before. I was gonna go on YouTube and watch somebody watch a game of Baccarat just to see what the fuck it is. like the way he was fucking explaining it to me, it was kind of confusing a little bit. So I gotta see it in action to see if I can get it because it was kind of fucking confusing if you look at it. Like, yeah, so much. Yeah, but like they said when you at the casino, like when my boys are at the casino at AC and everything, you see like fucking rich fucking Asian guys playing that shit. And they're putting on fucking like thousands of fucking. Are you and Dave in agreement who will win tomorrow? Uh, I think we are when it comes to Serrano and Katie Taylor and Alicia and everything. Pretty sure we are. We are in agreement. Pretty sure about that. Like, I see motherfuckers going on there betting like thousands of bucks. If you guys do a watch party, yeah, we're gonna see how it is tomorrow night. I gotta see how it is tomorrow night on my end. Dave will probably do it at least, but I'll probably step in if I can for the main event. I'm planning on trying to watch it in my bedroom and everything on my big screen. You drink beers? I drink beer, but I'm a social drinker. And I try not to drink when I'm home. I go out and drink. You know, like I go, here's the thing. I'll probably go and drink one night. And then maybe and then I probably won't drink again for a couple months. Like that's how I am. Like I'll drink one night and I probably won't even drink for another fucking 3 or 4 months. And when I drink again, I'll probably drink a good amount of liquor, of beer and liquor. That's how I am. I remember one time, this was like 4 years ago, and I do sometimes. I used to. Like, we'll get ready to go out to the bar or something, so we're at my boy's house, and he had like 2 cases of Budweiser. That's like a desperation beer. Budweiser's a desperation beer if you have nothing left. I drank like 15 of those motherfuckers before I left to go to the bar, and I wasn't even tipsy. And I had a shot of fucking Southern Comfort before we left the house. By the time I got to the bar, I had a couple more beers, but I also had a mixed drink and fucking 2 more shots, and I started getting tipsy. I'm like, God damn, I never drank this much in one night and everything. But Budweiser isn't a strong beer at all. Like it just isn't. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't fucking strong enough for me and everything. So if if you guys want to drink some beer and you want to talk shit, say I drank this much beer, drink Budweiser so you don't get tipsy. You gotta cut to the chase. Cravel. Jose Cravel, let me tell you something, man. I remember the last time I drank Jose Cravel. I drank it from the bottle though. I drank it from the bottle. I was in Wildwood, New Jersey. And I believe I was drinking and we were at the hotel room before we went out on the boardwalk. Gotta plug my laptop in. And we're drinking, and I just started to drink from the fucking bottle out of nowhere, and I'm like that. And like my one boy, if you look at my one boy, would start drinking at 12 o'clock noon, and he'll fucking be drunk by like 4 o'clock. And then you want to fucking say, all right, let's go to the book. We're gonna get ready to go to the book. He's like, we're like this. Come on, bro. He's like, I'm not going. We're like, what the fuck you mean you're not going? I'm not going. I'm fucked up. And we gotta say, sure you're going. Sure you're going. So we wind up having to fucking get this dude get a fucking bucket of water or something, or a cup of water, and throw it to his face to get him up. And then we'll be walking the boardwalk. I remember we walked the boardwalk that night, and we're all at the other end that's in the crest, and there's like nothing there, and like you gotta go up to, like another like 10 blocks to start to get to the first pier and everything. And the plan was to go to a bar on the boardwalk. Later after we did the boardwalk and we did playing video games and everything, or going on rides and everything, we actually drove the go-karts drunk. And my two boys ran into each other on a lot of occasions, and I passed them. And the guy was like this, "Excuse me, are you three drinking? We're drinking?" And I'm like this, "No, and I'm not submitted to a breathalyzer." And the dude was like this, "Yo, you guys gotta get the fuck out. You guys gotta get the fuck out the line. I can't let you guys do this and drink. You guys are drunk." I'm like, "I'm not. I don't know about that, dude." But you take, and then we decide instead to go to a fucking. There's a place. There used to be a place down there. It just got sold. It's like the version of a go-go bar, but it's not new. They dance in lingerie, and it's called a Hurricane Bikini Lounge. And we fucking went there, and the whole time we're there, we're worried about my boy passing out or falling asleep, and then they'll kick us out because he's out. And he stood up because he saw a bartender that he really thought was cute. And he's like this to me, "Drew, hey Drew, I'm gonna get that girl's number. I don't care about these other girls, man. You got those other girls. I'm glad I got these other girls." I'm like, I just looked at him and like, "Whatever you say, man." So the girl, he started to talk to the girl and everything. I'm looking, and we're just drinking. This girl gets on the bar because she's in a bikini and like a lingerie and everything. Gets on the bar, grabs his face like this, and I'm like this. I was getting ready to bet my boy they froze the fuck up. And got the number and everything, and I'm like this. Oh man, good luck, Polish. Good luck, bro. He's probably gonna forget about that shit tomorrow. But like I'll tell you the truth, man. I remember I went to my boy's wedding reception, and if you guys want to know my favorite drink is Southern Comfort. My favorite liquor is Southern Comfort, 100 proof. That's my favorite liquor. Yeah, I got great friends. I got great friends. Close to them. I don't. Let me tell you something, Wiley. I don't have a lot of. I don't. I have a small circle of friends. I really do. I'm very easy to get along with. I'm probably one of the easiest motherfuckers to get along with, but I don't really have that big, huge circle of friends and everything. But yeah, my favorite drink is Southern Comfort. And I went to my boy's wedding reception and they had it. And I told the bartender, "I like this, get a glass of Southern Comfort. I just can't give you a glass of Southern Comfort." I was like, "All right, well, give me a Budweiser. Here's a 20 and fill that up with fucking Southern Comfort and ice. And we're going to call it, you give me a Coke and Southern Comfort." He did it. I'm drinking at the bar and everything. I'm doing it. I'm feeling nice and everything. And like, if you drink it, when it comes to Southern Comfort, you gotta sip it. Because if you down the shit, you're gonna get drunk fast. That's just like Patron a little bit. If you drink like Patron, if you drink like 4 shots of Patron, you're on your ass. Like I remember the first time I had Patron, I drank like 4 shots and put me on my ass. Those are my early 20s. But but look at it like this. Like it's been a while since I've been to a casino. Like, Dave stays at a casino now and everything. But it's been a while since I've been to a fucking casino. Shots are 2 ounces in the U.S. Shots 2 ounces in the U.S. I believe so. No, here's the thing. Some bars they give you like regular shots, but some bars give you double shots. It's like a regular. It's like because they got the small shot glasses, plastic, and they got like the ones that are like this big, and they can pour it to the top. That's a double shot and everything. That's a double shot. So, uh, has anybody ever had Crown Royal? Like I remember, I went to a bar, and this was my birthday, and my boy wanted to give me a shot of Crown Royal. He wanted to have a shot of Crown Royal. I'm like, okay, we can do a shot of Crown Royal. He's like, no, we're gonna do a double shot. Okay, we're gonna do a double shot of Crown Royal, and like Crown Royal is fucking expensive for a shot. It's like fuck. It was like $14 for a fucking shot of Crown Royal. Try Harvest Way. I'll keep that in mind. One drink I can never do. I can't. I'm allergic to coconut. I'm allergic to coconut. So Malibu has coconut in it. It's coconut rum. I didn't know it had coconut in it. Like to me, I try anything once. And my boy, I remember I was at a house party, and my boy gave me the bottle of Malibu. Hey, drink that. I didn't realize. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'll try that out. I didn't realize that coconut in it. I was down in it. I got sick like a motherfucker. And I got sick like a motherfucker that night. Crown Royal Harvest Moon, Harvest Way, award winning. Huh. I gotta look that up. I bet you that probably costs like fucking 15 or $16 a shot. But I was drinking like during the Super Bowl, I was drinking E&J Apple. That shit, like I was drinking beers, but that E&J Apple, man, I was just taking one after the other shot, man, that night. But oh man, I gotta look that up now. It's probably expensive as shit for a bottle. Yeah. All right, so damn, been going. We get off the subjects and everything, talking about fucking liquor and everything for like the last 20 minutes. But there's not really a lot of boxing to talk about. It's Canada. It's Canadian. Oh, Canada. Oh man, like I'll be honest with you. One thing about me, I'm a Phillies fan, but my second LT, no clinching, no wanting. Yeah, we not doing that Tom and Jerry shit, huh? What's up, LT? Uh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What I was about to say? Oh, my second favorite baseball team is the Toronto Blue Jays. I do have a Blue Jays hat too. That's one thing about me. When it comes to baseball, I root for two teams: the Phillies and the Blue Jays. I don't know why. I like the logo of the Blue Jays and everything. But well, here's the question. I want to ask people this because LT brings up the no clinching, no running. How many times are we going to see Shakur Stevenson run this Saturday? Do you think it's going to be a barn fight? Do you think Shakur Stevenson is going to knock out William Zepeda? Talk to me. Yeah, he better box. He better box. How you doing, LT? Salute to you too. But like here's the thing. I think he's gonna time Cepeda enough to get shots in, to score points, and to just keep it boring and win a decision. Like I think Cepeda is easy to time. That's for damn sure. I think he is. But the only way Cepeda has a chance, he's gonna have to pressure him and put him on the back foot. That's the only way Cepeda has a chance to win. And he has to implement that strategy nonstop. So, it could be done. Do I think it can be done? No. I just don't think so. Like, I'm probably gonna have my pillow set up. I'm probably gonna blame the first person I see. It's like, why you made me go through watching this shit? But at the end of the day, man, like, I don't think that card's gonna be that good. I think the Shiraz fight's gonna end in a brutal knockout of Edgar Berlanga. And I think nobody's gonna really hear from him again. It'll make Oscars night. That's for damn sure. I just hope he don't have a thong on during the fight. Please don't. I appreciate you don't do it. Oh man. And then they bring up the fucking bullshit about the shrinking ring. And I'm like, yeah, how the fuck gonna make that? That would be a good invention though. That would be a good fucking invention. A ring that shrinks. Like you would have to really make the ropes enough that they will go in like go in like that when they shrink and everything. It's a good idea, but I think it would be too much work to make a shrinking ring. Just my opinion. But if you look at it like this, he's like, I don't want the Tom and Jerry style fights anymore, and like I'm tired of them. It's not boxing and everything. And I look at it, and I just look at the dude Turkey, and I'm like, this dude, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Like, I think you're trying to ruin boxing for some reason. I'm not. I think he's a type that's against American boxing a lot, and I'm just not a big fan of Turkey Sheiks. Like, yeah, he brung the undisputed Beterbiev versus Bivol fights, but I look at it like this: were they really awesome fights? Action packed fights? No. I think the styles of the matchups didn't mix and everything. I thought Bivol won both fights. Then they're trying to do a third. I think he's trying to wait out Beterbiev because he's like 40 now. I don't know. I see it as in what the fuck are we waiting so long to pick the third fight? And I think it has to be more action packed. But you see the style, but they're two totally different fucking fighters. Guy goes to knock you out, Bivol goes to outbox you. So I don't know. Does anybody want to see a third fight between these two? I'd rather not see it. I actually thought Bivol won both fights. Clearly won both fights. That's my opinion, though. Like, and like, if you look at other shit, when it comes to that, I'm like, nah. I'd rather not see it. If it's me, I'd rather not see it. What's up, Chicano? So, what's up, Mom and Food? How you doing? You know what? They have fights at the White House. And then Conor McGregor saying, "Oh, I want to fight at the White House," and Andrew Tate. I got Shiaz winning by brutal knockout. 5th round stoppage inside the 5th round. Inside 5 rounds, man. Like I look at it, man, and he's keeping his mind off of fucking Shiraz. Like he's an afterthought. And I think he's gonna regret it. I think he's worried about Oscar Stone too much. Like, I think he really looked at the cross-dressing photos of Oscar, and he really got a hard-on for it. And then Oscar keeps bringing up, "Show me your Puerto Rican passport. I'm more Puerto Rican than you." It was a shit show at that press conference. It was a fucking joke. Let's look. It was a fucking joke. Like, come on, guys. It was a fucking joke. And everything, man. Like, you know, I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have some fucking fun watching Edgar Berlanga get his ass kicked. Like, did Eddie drop him? Did Eddie Hall drop him from Matchroom? Like, I'm not sure. Did Eddie Hall drop Edgar Berlanga? Because I think after that he fought a guy that was like out of shape and out of the ring for like 4 fucking years. Like, I don't know. But you look at it, it was not a good fucking look of a press conference. It turned out to be a shit show. And Gail was even here in the chat earlier. She said that shit was a shit show, and she was there. So, like, you gotta feel bad for Gail having to be there and witness that shit. I think whoever sent her out there need to give her some extra money for that shit. Having to do it, Oscar, having to do it. Edgar Berlanga's throwing women's clothes at Oscar and everything, and then throwing money. I think if I was there, I should have grabbed some too. I think Eddie Horn said he grabbed $26. I wonder how much the Oscar grabbed, because he had a whole fucking shitload of money like this thick, and he put it in his fucking pocket, his blazer pocket. Like, damn. I wish I was on stage. I'd like to grab some of that money. Like, hey, how much did you get, Drew? A couple $100. I threw that much. I'm like, yeah, the stupid fuck. I bet you he went to each guy that got money and said, yo, mind if I get that money back? Because I kind of need it. It was kind of like a show off. It's kind of a prompt. Show off prompt and everything. No, I need the money to pay my rent. I'm not gonna give you the money back, Eddie. Eddie Horn's gonna do it that $26. He's gonna go to the UK and he's gonna put it back in the pounds. I got 26 American dollars. How much is that in pounds? Yo, how the fuck you get? No, here's the question. Hold on. He said $26, right? What the fuck was he had? Did he have fucking ones? Hold on. Was this motherfucker throwing $1 bills at fucking Oscar? Come on. Was he throwing fucking $1 bills at Oscar to get $26? And he got $26. What the fuck is he throwing at? Fucking $1 bills? Yo, if there were $1 bills, that's a fucking disgrace. What a fucking funny disgrace that is, man. Like, oh my God, I got a whole fucking shitload of $1 bills. It's like he was going to the fucking strip joint and he said, oh, I thought I was going to a strip joint. I was giving Oscar the money, hoping he was in a cross-dressing outfit. Wow. But the only thing he got in return is an emergency clapback. Oh man. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Here's your money. Here's your dollar. Here's your dollar. I really I really need I wish I had like a clip of that so I could keep posting this. Here's your dollar bills, bitch. Oh my god. That's gotta be embarrassing having $1 bills in front of it. Like, I'll tell you what happened. He went there and said, he went to the bank and said, I need about I need about fucking 250 $1 bills. I gotta make myself look fly. Eddie, you fucking ruined it. You told me you only got 26 bucks. That means I only had dollar bills on me. What the fuck? Man. Oh my god. It was hilarious. I feel bad for Williams Payton on Hansa Shiraz. Overshadowed with that bullshit. Oh man. It is 12:25. I did not know that. I'm over an hour. God damn. 17 likes. Thanks. So we got what we got covered. I already made a bet. I made a parlay on both cards. I put a $5 parlay down, win $3.99. That would be fucking hilarious. They were fake ass bills. And that's a sexy parlay, man. That'd be funny as shit. That was fake. They were fake bills. I don't know why Edwin would do that though. Throw bills in the first place. It's not guaranteed you're gonna make money in the future. In the future, after losing a fight like that, especially if you get like brutally knocked out. Like you made like how much? Like I'm trying to think, how much did he make when he fought Canelo? Like 7 million? I don't know. Had to be a good amount of money he made fighting Canelo. Like it had to be a good amount of money. And how much does he make? I'm trying to think. How much is he making to fight Shiraz? I think he's got to be making at least 500K fighting Shiraz. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look at that. I gotta look that up. Yeah, he's probably making at least 500K fighting Shiraz, and he's an underdog in the fight. So I don't know. Like, let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think he's an underdog. He's an underdog fighting Shiraz, and Shiraz is the one moving up. I don't know. What site is good to get with? Like for what, gambling? What, like betting sites? I use DraftKings mostly. Like my friend, she gave me sites to go sign up for, apps with her and everything. Oh, we didn't get the we didn't get what we were supposed to get when we signed up together. No. Thanks, Tamika. Nah, that's my home goal. That's my home draw right there. Yeah, DraftKings Sportsbook. I figure I use DraftKings Sportsbook mostly. I would use probably FanDuel also, but that's on a rare occasion. But I mostly use DraftKings. I think it's a lot easier to use, my opinion. So, oh man, I know I'm not going to work tomorrow. I took a vacation day. I just didn't. I just like didn't really want to go to work for some reason. I just took a vacation day. I know it's 12:30 now. I'm going to wind up, wrap it up. Thank you, everybody. Stepped out, came out and watched that. Came here, watched tonight. Comment, donations. Appreciate the donation. XB, 17 likes. Probably, hopefully, get more and everything. Let's see what we do about tomorrow night with see about watch parties. I gotta talk to Dave. I'll probably talk to him tomorrow sometime and see how it is for both fight cards and see what we can do and everything. So everybody have a good night. Appreciate it. I know a lot of stuff is like last minute, but a lot of stuff was like off topic too, because there wasn't really a lot to talk about in boxing and everything. But appreciate it. Have a good night.